we need to do the most important things, which is, guys, compliance settings. Okay, so let's go. So compliance settings. First thing that we should do first. What did we say? We need to check is SoftEther has the correct version. Okay, guys. We need to first check this. We need to first check that. I'm just going here so I can have the right setup. Okay, perfect. So let's go back here. Create configuration items. There, what we could. Oh yeah, it's this. I prepare all the script for the discovery and everything. But for the first one, I don't have it. I didn't prepare the first one that we'll do. So guys, first we need to make sure that we have the correct version, okay? And in order to check if we have the correct version, we will go here, we will make the SCCM go here and check if this version properties, 64 details, it's this one, okay? Is it the correct one? So it needs to be this one, guys. It's what I mean. It's what I meant. So we go here, and then we type SoftEther. Sorry, SoftEther VPN file. Oh my god, what? File version. We leave this on, okay? Now we can check everything. We don't care about, it's fine. And now it's here that we'll create the new settings, the new rule. And the rules will be here, file system, okay? And it will be file. The name will be checking file version. I'm just normally you don't name it like this, but it's just for educational reason. Maybe it's better, if we do this way, so nobody's lost about what we did when we create those settings. Checking file version, soft. I was about to make the same mistake. SoftEther VPN file system. What is the path? We have our computer, okay. C program files, and we need to go on. Oh yeah, I was about to forget. Go back here. We need to say that it's the actual server, okay? Server, guys, it's important because we will create two rules, okay? One rule to check for the VPN server and one other rule for the VPN clients, okay? Normally in a company environment, you will do two different rules. But since we want to do things faster, guys, we will just check the two rules, okay? Like, we'll verify that the two rule is on. It's just for a simplistic reason. Maybe we could just do the clients. Actually, yes, we could only check the clients because server will be like for SCCM admin, and the system admin just want to make sure that the clients. Yeah, okay, let's do this, guys. Let's just create for the client, which is the most important. You're right. Let's just check for checking file version. Checking file version, SoftEther VPN clients. We don't need to check the other one. And now we will go on client, and it will be this one. Yep. So what we have to do here, select the rules that defines compliance for the selected file. The selected file must exist on the client device. Yep. add date modified file version equals I think it's correct. Is it correct? Yep, it's correct. So we will only verify this, guys. So we'll not make equal, we'll make greater than or equal to, because we don't know about what's happened next, but we just know that this one doesn't have is not compromised. Okay, it's not compromised by hacker. Like, it's what we know. Like the guy that worked as the cybersecurity guy told us that in our company told us that for now this one is not compromised. There is not hacker that has been able to actually hack this version, even though it's still not true. Sorry, guys. Even though it's still not true, because you have something that called 0 day attack. 0 day attack, which means that, okay, guys, it's just cybersecurity notion. That's fine. So let's say, okay, specify a valid version. This is a valid version. Let's delete it. Let me check. And going. I need to go back here. Why is saying this? They are the same. Maybe sometimes you want you to retype it. I don't know. Let's just do it. It's quite annoying. So, yeah. Okay. It's maybe the space. Maybe the space. Yeah, I think it's this. It's maybe the space. I want to make sure, because I don't want to have any mistake. 44309. Yeah, I think maybe it's the space, guys. Okay, so then report non-compliance. If this setting is not found, we press yes, and we say okay. Include subfolder. No, this file is associated with yes. Apply. Okay. Inherit. So we could have make a new, like I said, guys, but it's better to only check for this. Let me going back here just to make sure about something. Do we need to set this? Do we need to set this? Mm, no, because there is no remediation to do. So now next, we don't remediate. We don't remediate anything. We just want to check if it's correct, if the version is the right one. Okay, clause. Then we'll go on configuration baselines, software. we'll make software VPN client, because maybe in the future, I don't know, maybe I want to check for um I didn't press OK. Revision 2. Configuration baseline. And then we will pre-deploy it. We still not deploy it, but we are going to configure the uh, the actual baseline, yeah, of these configuration items. So we could name it. We would name it SoftEther client version. SoftEther client version. Check. Add. Here you go on there and you say I want to verify this. Then you go on. No, you don't need to say this. Always apply this baseline even. This baseline as part of compliance. You said okay, and then you deploy. And here you simply go on remediate non-compliant when supported. No. And normally, if we go on device collection, perfect. I see my DC2 server collection, so it will only apply to my DC2. So let's say okay. And guys, just give me a break of like just 2 minutes for this, and it will still, because it still need time, you know, to actually deploy it. Okay. And we could enhance, we could speed up the process by just doing this. Configuration item, go back here. Configuration manager. No, action. So just by doing this. So guys, just please 2 minutes. Okay guys, I'm back. Sorry for this. So okay. So normally if I go back on my actual SCCM server, and refresh, let's go back here on configuration. Okay, perfect. View report. Compliant. Okay, good. So it's what we need to do. I'm just going to check something here. Okay guys, so yep, so as you can see, it's compliant. Now we can click on OK or refresh. Okay, so it means that our computer is compliant. So as you can see it here, if you want to see that, and normally maybe it will just take time. Yeah, it will just take time. It's fine, even though we don't have like, the most important is that we check here on configuration manager and it say that it's compliant. Okay guys, so then even if we see here and it's still unknown, it's fine. Okay, so we can go back on asset and compliance. If we refresh here, it's fine guys, it's not a big issue. Okay, so now what is the next thing to do? The next thing to do, and guys, we'll go a little bit faster, so is to verifying that my DC2 machine have the SoftEther connected, and if not, I should connect to the DC2. So hold on, have the software ether connected, and if not, I should connect it. It's not two rules. Verify the machine have the software connected, and if not, I should connect the DC2. Yep, yep. So here, my software client is not connected. As you can see, it's offline. So it's what I will do through my SCCM. I will check if it's connected. If it's not, I will remediate and say to the SCCM to please enable it, and you need to connect into the actual VPN. I'm just checking something to make sure that remediation, if the yep, okay, perfect. So it's what we will use for the script. Hey guys, I just come back from let's say a pause, because guys, we talk for 2 hours. I couldn't stay longer than this, so I just paused the video and I'm gonna continue right now. So I delete some of the stuff, but you won't see any difference because I will just cut the video and just going back on where I want. So right now what we will do is that after that we know that the file client is there on the computer client, so my DC2 here, we will actually now trying to connect first to what we're going to do. We're going to first check and then enable the actual SoftEther VPN. So I already make the discovery script and the remediation. So like this, of course, it will be way easier and it will be shorter. And guys, since we talk for like already 2 hours in the previous video, so it was this morning, we don't need I can't exceed 1 hour. Okay, I cannot exceed 1 hour. So even right now I would try to go fast so I don't spend that much time on that video. And I know there's lots to cover, and it's crazy because guys, like, compliance is maybe, I don't know, maybe 50% of SCCM, but we covered other thing also. So that's why, because we built our own soft ether. I mean, we built our own VPN server and VPN client. So guys, in this configuration items, and of course we already implement the configuration baselines, we, like I said, we check the file version. So if VPN client is there, okay, now what we want is that maybe some guy in the company didn't didn't turn on his VPN, or he, for example, he's trying to connect. You remember what we said before? I don't know if we covered this morning, but imagine this guy want to connect to this other site, or want to go on internet, and he's at home and he want maybe to connect to the Paris site. So there is like many things that this machine could do, okay? And we're gonna pretend that this machine is home, is working from home, and he want to connect to the Paris site here, okay? Or he's here and you want to connect to the little site. So let's just make like whatever scenario possible that we need to enable the encryption. We need the company policy absolutely require you to enable policy, but we don't know. Maybe he could forget. Maybe he there's many things that could happen. So that's why system admin and help desk technician, we are here for this. We are here to make sure that everybody respecting the company policy, even if they forget. Okay, so what we will do is we actually going to create a configuration item. For what? It's simply for first. So let me check. And first, guys, it's better if I this one I don't think is the right one. I think is this one the right one, because I'm gonna tell you later why. So let's just save. BitLocker is here. This one is for later. So yeah, so guys, like I said, these type of policy are so much, I mean, compliance settings, compliant policy are so much important in a company. And I didn't want to cover, the same as what we saw on YouTube. I want to do things a little bit different. So that's why we configure our own VPN and we did all of this. So in here, what we are doing for the one that's know a little bit about coding, for the one that are very new to this, it's a skills, guys, that you need to have. Oh, wait, because I know that's okay. Hold on. Yep, right, like this is better. So what you see here, guys, is a variable. It's just mean that it could be any name. We could change it to VPN S, VPN anti.security, VPN status, whatever the name, because it's a variable. What is very important is this, okay? What we are checking here, we are checking if the actual client is connected. That's it, guys. We're not going to go further than this. It's just a path here that go to VPN command. Okay, it's like inside the program files of the VPN client, you have a command. Okay, and in this command application, you can request things. So what we will request is we're gonna say, okay, is this machine here that we have, is this machine connected? Okay, if VPN status, so we're gonna take again this actual variable and we're gonna write as compliant. If the VPN status is correct, we're gonna say, okay, compliant. If it's not connected, if this one is not true, we will sorry we will say else and non-compliant. Okay, what is the remediation script doing? Sorry, it's simply, okay, so I said if the discovery flags the device as non-compliant, meaning disconnect from the VPN, the remediation script will run. Okay, so what is the remediation? The remediation is simply going to, again, we're going to use the command application inside the program files, and we're going to simply launch the VPN, and we're going to use the account name, account connects, which is anti.security VPN1. And where you have this, it's here, guys, anti.security VPN1. It's below VPN connection setting name. Okay, so yep. So okay, we're not going to go further than this, guys. It's just like just a very very simple introduction of coding script. So what we can do, we could say enabling, let's say force enabling VPN, SoftEther, force enabling, or force, yeah, let's just stay with this. So next, guys, next, same than before, now new, because we want to create a new rule. So what we're going to target here, guys, of course it's going to be script, and here it's string. Okay, because it's we're actually going to talk about this later for this data type. Then what we want here, it's we want to actually set a name. It could be a very random name, guys. We could just say force VPN to connect. Okay, force VPN to connect. Okay, force VPN to connect, add a script. So here we will simply copy, no, this one. Okay, good. So okay, and here the remediation it's going to be this one, and it simply say to the actual VPN to sorry, to the actual, yeah, to the VPN command, please connect, please try to connect to this VPN. Okay, it's SCCM. When SCCM will go on this DC2 machine, this what it will say. It will say, please try to connect. And it's exactly what this command do, guys. Okay, so we're gonna print okay. Now what we want is that we want to go to the compliance rules. And why we are doing this? It's simply because we need to we need to we need to trigger the remediation. And in order to trigger the remediation is that we need to say when it says this, when the value yes, the setting must comply with the following rule. So when it says non-compliant, guys, I just don't want to do any mistake, so I will just simply do this. Run the specified remediation and report this. So we are actually saying, look, the setting must comply with the following rule. So when it comply to non-compliant, it means that it will trigger the remediation. Okay, run the specified remediation script when this setting is non-compliant, as you can see here. So when it's when the when okay, I think guys you understand, um okay, so now we can just make forceful rule. Yep. No, I want it to enable. Sorry guys, my nose is I don't know how you say in English, but stuck. uh okay, so now what we want to do, what do we want to do? We want to where this no, we don't need that. Okay, great. Apply. Next. Next. Okay, great. So now we go to sorry guys, I forget to I don't want to receive any notification from my phone. So let me put this in airplane mode. Now in configuration baselines, let's do this. Let's create a baseline. We're gonna name. Oh, I should have copy paste. Let me go back here and double click. Okay. Now we just copy paste. We go back here and we say force enabling software, but it needs to be different. We're just going to do this baseline, just simply as this. Normally guys, it's not the way that you write baseline, but it's just for a simple reason. Now configuration items. Yep, configuration item here. This is this one that we want. Then we going always apply the baseline to. We don't need this one, I think. So we're going to go back here. So as you see, it create this one, okay? And now guys, we want to deploy it. So in order to deploy, here we have the correct one. Remediate non-compliant rules when supported. Allow remediation outside the maintenance window. So yep, now here 7 minutes. And here we're gonna choose our DC2 server collection. Okay guys, now we click on OK, and now we have this one is fine. It's not a big issue. Okay. Okay, now it's a big issue. It's just like how can I say? Yeah, it's a problem I have with my SCCM server. I let it for very long time active, and I know that he doesn't like it when I leave it for a very long time, because when I post the video just before, I I leave it for maybe like 5 hours. I leave my computer just for 5 hours, and I was working on my other laptop. So let's just go back. I hope it save all that I did. So let's go back here. Maybe I should restore it. It's useless if I restore the other one, but just this one, maybe I should restore it. Okay, guys, let's do it. It's going to take maybe, I don't know, like 2 minutes to restart. So, guys, what can I talk about since? So, when I just before I post the sorry, yeah, before I post the video, I was actually working on my VPN. And guys, just to let you know, this actual SoftEther VPN, it's free and it has been for very very long time on the market. So it's an open source. It's an open source VPN. Sorry, it's an open source VPN, and of course things are not that much smooth. Like things are not doing well sometimes, and you just need to use it just as a way of learning, not something that you want to like, how can I say, yeah, just use it to learn. It's just the thing that I want to say. And if it doesn't work, if things are very weird, just leave it like this. Just repeat, build another VPN, build another VPN server, and that's it. They are not robust, like, you know, the very known VPN, like VPN for a company. So yeah, so just leave it like this, guys. So now when we will actually go on the action, we will go on action and we will press, you know, the meshing policy, which is the most important out of those ones. So okay, we will actually, we'll go back here. But it's true that we already did only two rules. We only did two configuration item, but right now is going to be very very smooth. Like everything that I'm going to talk about and what I'm gonna do, since we have incorporate and implement so much of the introduction about what you should know. Now, guys, it will be very very simple. Okay, guys, so let's go back on our on the actual, let me put this as bigger. Then so compliance settings and then configuration items. Okay, perfect. It has been saved. And then in configuration baselines it has been saved also, but it hasn't. Oh, it has been deployed. Okay, okay, it has been deployed. I'm not really sure of this. um I think I have to deploy it again. I'm really not sure about this, guys. I'm really not sure. Okay, then evaluate. Okay, good. So as you can see, okay, it automatically, guys, connect to the VPN. So we did this manually, but guys, it's not manual. The way that we did it, yes, because I want the result right now. But when the client, when the employee go back here, okay, you see it's connected. So I'm just going to disconnect, but I don't want I don't want this to always connect because um, guys, maybe I will explain it right now. But what I was just what I was saying right now, yes, because we want the result right now. So you could say, but you did it manually. No, guys, it's very automatic, because if when a client will register and will log in and will turn off his computer and turn on, these settings will apply, will automatically, the way that the this script will automatically be applied. Me, I want to do it manually just to show you that it's working. Okay, so yep. Okay, maybe I should just delete, because since I did not configure well the VPN server, I just did it, you know, just for the this situation. Let me check, let me check. Okay, I think it's still good. I think it's still fine. Okay, so let's now, what do you know why I'm saying this, guys? It's when a computer have multiple IP address, it could create a conflict between IP address, but it's not always the case. So what we are going to cover, guys, it's another compliance.